Hi guys, welcome back to Elevate with KJ. I'm inside obviously, duh, but I hope you can hear me because the wind is quite strong. But anyway, let's talk about today how negative self-talk can affect your body, okay? So, first of all, what you need to realise is the only reason that we have insecurities about our body, and insecurities can be different. They can be skin insecurities, they can be insecurities about your hair, or insecurities about your weight, underweight, overweight, whatever. So the reason why we actually have these insecurities is due to society, okay? So let's just get that out of the way first. Is girls' bodies in particular come in and out of fashion, okay? So we had the Kim Kardashian BBL era, and then we had the 2000s low-waisted jeans skinny era. So already for girls, their body comes in and out of fashion. Okay, now as a girl, that sounds so stupid. So that enough should make you realise that why am I focused about how I look, how my body looks? And I know everybody says this all the time, but your body is the least interesting thing about you, or it should be the least interesting thing about you. So that if you have a partner that doesn't love your body, then they don't love you, because that is you. You are your body, but you're more than that. So they should see past the body and see inside you. So once you realise that, that will help a lot. So we're focused on trying to get our body to look a certain way, but then to be accepted by society, but then that will change soon again because it's in fashion. It's a fashion trend. So that is why we have these feelings, is because of society. Or it could also be a personal experience that we had where maybe somebody said something to us and it just stuck with us. Could be that as well. Or it could be anything, okay? It could be like your family member said something to you when you were younger. It could be anything like that. Okay, so when we realise how powerful our bodies are, men and women, how powerful our mind is, then we can get to talking about how all this time when you're speaking so negatively about yourself, your body is taking that and reacting on how you are speaking to it and treating it. Okay? Everything is energy. So if you are sending the positive energy to your body and the love to your body that it deserves, it will reward you, favor you in what it is you want. So if you keep saying how ugly and fat you are, your body is going to make sure you keep that looking ugly and fat, because you're not showing it love, you're not showing it appreciation for everything it does. And I know people say that to you, it's like, you don't realise what you have until it's gone, and it's true. Like, you should really be thanking God or whoever you class as the creator for the fact that you have this health and you're able to walk and you're able to hear and you're able to see. And by you constantly showing that you're ungrateful for even having a body because it's not how you desire, then you're gonna get not good experiences from that. You're not gonna get a good time. You're gonna have a good time. So how do we stop it? So I feel like hopefully when you realise that there's so much more importance to you than your body, and that maybe it will call for you to take that time, like in my last video where I spoke about kind of having alone time and really learning about yourself. I think you might need that if it's what you're struggling with, because if you're constantly around everybody else who fits into society's standards, like if you have friends that you might be jealous of because their body is better than yours, better in your eyes, if you're constantly surrounded by that and then you see how they get treated for that, you're constantly being reminded that this is how the world is when it's not normal. So by taking that time away on your own, learning to love yourself is so important. because you realize that it's not guaranteed that anybody is going to love you. So you need to make sure that you have that love there with yourself. And to be honest, you can't even get into a relationship or any sort of friendship, I don't think, unless you love yourself. Because you genuinely cannot love another person if you don't love yourself. And it's something I've struggled with, honestly, in relationships, because I don't love myself, guys. I'm going to be open and honest with you here. I don't. And as well, that's really annoying, is as soon as you say something like that, somebody's first thing is to go, what, you're gorgeous, like how can you think that? It doesn't work that way. So if you're the type of person to say that to somebody, it doesn't work that way. It's literally not going to help what anybody says to you. You need to make the decision in your head, guys. As I said as well, you have a choice, okay? So you have a choice to just not give a shit. And it's so hard. It's so hard to not care. It's so hard. But it's like, as soon as you do it once or twice or 3 times, it will just become natural to you. Like, you start to realize that all these people that try and fit into society, they're all just fakes. And like, well, that's how I feel. And I just feel, by stepping back, and now I'm kind of on my own, like, you start to realize how fucked up the world is. And why should you care? Why should you care about how you look? Like seriously. Not even that. It's not, nothing's wrong with caring how you look. I don't like I like to get dolled up sometimes and stuff like that. That's fine. But when you're talking negatively about the way you look because you're so pissed off at yourself that you don't fit into society properly and well, and you don't get treated well because maybe you feel like it's because of the way you look, it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up, but it's so hard to change it. But guys, you just need to make that choice to do it yourself. Take that time away, whatever that looks like for you, on your own. Get rid of the limiting beliefs that you have, because that is what is stopping you. In the back of your head, you may be thinking like, I'm never going to get a boyfriend because I'm overweight. Okay? Because that's what you've been taught through life. So you need to get rid of that limiting belief. You need to get rid of all the limiting beliefs that you have. I think that's very important. And then as soon as you notice a negative thought coming into your head, just say, this is what I do. I pretend that my brain is separate to me. So if a negative thought comes into my head, I go, Vanessa, girl, we're not doing this today. We're just not. I say, Vanessa, girl, we're not doing this today. Can we change topic? Because I don't feel like this vibe today. I want to talk about something positive, something happy. So let's think about something good, you know? So by giving your brain a different name and talking to it and saying, girl, I can't believe you're speaking to me like this. I'm actually not even going to tolerate it. Let's just talk about something different. So I think I cleared everything up there. I think I talked about everything that I wanted to. I'm not 100% sure. I hope you realise that there is so much more to life than the way you look. And everybody says that, and it sounds like, yeah, okay, but like, it's not actually that way. Well, it is when you step out of society, when you take that break to find yourself. But when you're stuck in this, it's like the Matrix, okay? It's making you think it's the real world out there. It's not normal, and you're made to think it's normal. And then you have kids, like, and people doing awful things to themselves because they're not happy about the way they look, and it's very annoying and very upsetting. Even another way, guys, is like listening to just affirmations, just constantly telling yourself, even if you don't fully believe it, just telling yourself, you know, just keep repeating that you're beautiful and you're worthy. And the limiting beliefs, I cannot stress it enough. You need to get rid of them. You need to think, you need to get pen and paper, you need to write everything down that you're feeling, and you need to go for it and fix everything. But you have to do it alone. You can't do it in the hustle and bustle of life. You can't do it there. So you need to kind of take that time on your own. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't know what else to say. I hope you enjoyed. Again, let me know what you want to talk about, what you need help with. Like, I need help too. And I want to say as well, the comments are great because I can relate to you as well, and it makes me happy. So keep commenting, and don't feel ashamed or uncomfortable to comment, because it's normal that we all feel these things. We're all human beings at the end of the day. And honestly, guys, just your message for today, if you take anything, just spread some love whenever you can today. Just spread that positive energy as much as you can. Let go of anger, let go of the grudges you're holding on people as well, because we need to show more love in this world. We really do. And you may think it's not going to make a difference if just I do it. It will, because everybody will see that radiating from you and want to do it too. Did that make sense? I feel like it's like I'm stoned or something the way I'm talking, but I genuinely mean all this. Yeah, have a great day. Goodbye.